Hi there, traders. This is Matt Krupski here at Chartered Financial Services, coming to you with the weekly options report here on Tuesday, August the 8th. Of course, this week we do have the USDA numbers coming out on Thursday. Should hope to get a better idea of yields, crop sizes, supply and demand as we approach fall harvest. And as always, there's lots of choices traders have and hedgers in the options markets to gain the exposure or the hedge they need ahead of the report. The most pure play that traders have out there is simply options on new crop futures. So we're talking options on November beans, options on December corn. Going into the report, that's the purest play you have out there. That gives you coverage all throughout harvest, gives you coverage through this report, as well as the reports in the coming months. If you look at December, options on the December corn, that gives you coverage through November 24th. Options on November beans gives you coverage through October 27th. That's the benefits of those options. It's a pure play and you have a lot of coverage. Now the downside is that you're buying a lot of time. One way to think about options is in terms of probabilities. Anything that gives the option a higher probability of finishing in the money is going to make that option more expensive. So the more time until expiration, the greater the probability that it may finish in the money. Therefore, the more expensive that option becomes. So you're buying a lot of time, so it's requiring a higher upfront cost. So that's the downside of those options. Another choice you may have out there is what are called short-dated new crop options. Now these are options on new crop futures, so these are still options that expire into November beans or December corn, but they're short-dated. So if you look at the September short-dated new crop options, those expire on the end of this month, August 25th. So that's going to give you coverage through this report. On the flip side, you lose all the coverage after August. So following reports as well as into harvest, as we get an even better idea of what yields are going to be, those options won't cover you for that. Now, since you're buying only time through August 25th, the relative cost compared to December or November options, they're going to be a lot less expensive. So that's the benefit of those options. Finally, for those traders and hedgers out there looking for just strictly for this report, you do also have the weekly options. Now, there are options in the grains that expire every Friday. So we're looking at week 2 August options on beans or corn. Those will expire this Friday. The report's Thursday, these expire the following day. So because there's only 4 days left until expiration, relative cost in terms of time value is going to be a lot less than the other two choices we've already talked about. On the flip side, these options expire into September futures. They expire into the newest futures. So you're introducing a futures basis risk that the other two plays do not have associated with them, because the other two plays expire into new crop futures. These expire into SEP futures, which do not necessarily trade at the same level that the new crop futures do, obviously. But on the flip side, because you only have 4 days until expiration, relative cost is going to be very inexpensive comparatively with the other two choices. So those are 3 ways that you can go ahead and get your exposure going into this report. There's also, because there's so many choices, you can do calendar spreads, buying one option, selling another option, and really get creative with how you hedge yourself. Now, always remember that trading options, especially if you're selling options, carries an immense amount of risk, and you should always talk to a professional before you do that. But there are lots of ways to get to your exposure you needed going into the report. Happy to talk to you about it. If you want to shoot me an email, give me a call, hit me up on Twitter. Any way you want to contact me, that'd be great. And always remember, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services, or Chartered Financial Services. Thanks, and have a great day.